The fight last Saturday, Gervonta Tank Davis versus Hector Garcia, and I want to talk about Boots' fight. Everybody seems like Boots, and I knew Boots and Ennis was going to kind of be like the topic of conversations throughout from the night. Like I knew people was going to want to talk about them, and it's understandable. But I've been hearing a lot of things. I just wanted to give my 2 cents on the things that I saw and what I seen watching the fight at home on the phone. What a lot of people seen that didn't go to the fight. So looking at it in both watching both times, I seen two different things. Okay, but the bottom line that I want to say is that this is the same Boots that we've been seeing. I know a lot of people were saying this is he looked different, and he did look different, but he's not that different. He's been fighting like this for a long time. The only reason why a lot of people didn't notice is because a lot of people that Boots fight stand right in front of him. Nobody really tries to evade him like that. You know what I mean? The only person that did was Chris Van Herden. And if y'all know what happened, Chris Van Herden was running around the ring trying to evade him, but not as well as Karen did last Saturday. And he was, in my opinion, Boots threw himself at Chris Van Herden multiple times to get his punches off, because he didn't cut off the ring with him either. One of them times he threw himself at him, he headbutted him, causing Chris Van Herden to have a nasty gash on his forehead. And in my opinion, like I always say, the person that gives the headbutt is the one that's never injured for the most part. The person that receives the injury is always the person that got headbutted. And what it looked to me is that Boots headbutt him. Just like I said, he was running from this man the entire time. Chris Van Herden bounced off the ropes, having nowhere to go, and that's when their heads clashed. But clashed together. But yeah, he's been the same fighter this entire time. It's nothing different. Like it's nothing different besides y'all seeing it in 3D pretty much. You know what I'm saying? You seen it with Chris Van Herden for what, 2, 3, 4 rounds that fight was, and he wasn't doing a good job of it. Like Boots was just sitting in the middle of the ring while he run around the ring in circles, and Boots would throw himself at him and land some punches or not land some punches or whatever. That's what was going on. Karen did something a lot different. He had his movement was very educational. Okay, that was not. It was educated movement. It was not. He wasn't running in the ring. I can't say that he was. People say that he was running because y'all want to see Boots at his best. Y'all are fans of Boots. Y'all want to see him destroy stuff. I understand that, but Karen wasn't running. He was moving, and he was using very good movement, and it worked. And I don't agree pretty much with I really look at it like, he wasn't fighting to survive. I think Karen came in there with a specific game plan and played it out to a very, very good way that had all of us so well, a lot of people, because I wasn't, so just looking at it thinking that, Boots is just having a horrible day and this man need to stop running. No, Boots been this way, and he's just good at what he's doing. He's getting away with it because Boots is the way he is. He doesn't know how to cut off the ring, and he is not a patient fighter. And those two things showed last Saturday in a major way, in a very major way. And for the people that the difference is in between somebody that's fighting to survive and somebody that's actually has a game plan is Mikey Garcia and Karen. Okay. If Mikey Garcia threw as many punches as Karen did, or even threw the punches when Karen threw the punches, Earl Spence would have had a way better chance at dropping him or stopping him, if you understand what I'm trying to say. Karen was throwing punches, and almost every time Karen threw, he landed. Almost every time he threw, he landed. He was landing punches on Ennis. That's why Ennis was getting mad. He was getting mad. He was running around. He was following him around the ring. He was throwing himself at him. Karen was dipping. He was sliding. Shout out to Karen. And when you look at these pictures, when he connected with Karen, he put all of it in it. So much as when Boots missed about 5 different times, he turned his whole back around It's a no-no to throw a hook and come off your feet. Both of his feet was off the ground for his back to turn. His back, they was back to chest in there. Okay? Boots' back was damn near, well, was practically facing Karen's chest when he missed about 5 different times during the fight. When he connected, he put Karen has a chin. Karen has good feet. Karen can box. Karen is a boxer. If Karen is trash, then your eye of saying Boots is all of this and a cheat code was wrong this entire time. And you gotta take some fault for what you was thinking and the pedestal you was putting Boots on. It's nobody's fault but yours. In my opinion, Karen showed out. Karen did a good job. Yeah, it looked however it looked. People that's fans of Haney, how can you say that this was boring? No disrespect. I'm just trying to keep it 100. I'm not dissing Boots. I've been knew that this was who he was. He just was in there with a guy that can do it in a very good speed, timing, everything. And threw some punches. He was fighting back. Mikey Garcia wasn't fighting Earl Spence back. He was covered up the whole damn fight. Excuse my language. If Mikey Garcia would have fought Earl Spence the way Karen fought Boots, Earl Spence probably would have stopped Mikey. That's what I'm trying to say. And for everybody, it's been so many fans, so many fighters, coaches, everybody calling this man, Jaron Boots Ennis, a cheat code. Listen to me. I remember the times that I played boxing games, okay? I remember the boss level guy being so ridiculously hard you couldn't get hit once without all your power draining. That's why Boots got this nickname, correct? Because that's how it looked up for a lot of his fights. It's only a couple rounds, 1 or 2 rounds. As soon as he hits you, power drain. Ooh, that's it. I remember having to run around the ring, especially fight night. Was that what it's called? I remember I had to run around the ring during the story mode to beat the boss. He couldn't touch you. He even told you, the words came on the screen, don't let him hit you. Next round, just use jab. Like, it told you that. It told you that. You mess around and let him hit you. Game is over. Why are people surprised this man came in here and did exactly what was needed for him to do to last 12 rounds? And actually succeeded in doing it, didn't get dropped or nothing. It's because y'all like Boots and y'all wanted to see more. I understand. I do. But I'm telling you right now, this man wasn't running, and he wasn't fighting he wasn't in there not to win. He was in there, and he wasn't in there just to survive. Like, he was fighting back. Like for real. Go back and watch Earl Spence versus Mikey Garcia. At the times that Karen threw punches at Boots, Mikey was curled up. He wasn't throwing no punches at those particular times. Nah, bro. He went in there with a game plan to fight the top level boss. Make sure he don't hit you. He got knockout in his gloves. He has good feet. You're gonna have to be good with your slicks and your time and your count, all of it. He was good, bruh. I understand though. Y'all understand how y'all thinking. Just listen to what I'm trying to say to y'all. Okay? And I respect how everybody was talking about it. I mean, that's how it looked. Like, for real, it looked like this and it looked like that. But when you really take all of your emotions out of it, and then you don't know neither one of these fighters, and you don't care, like, y'all want to be entertained, I understand. But this man wasn't running. He wasn't in there just to survive, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really thought that they had to practice this, yo. Like, Karen just went in there and did all of that. Like, bro, they had to practice. Boots was swinging for the fences, man. He was coming off both his feet, turning his whole body in 180. Come on, man. Karen deserved a little bit of props. For real. He deserved a little bit of props. He did a good job. For everybody that was saying that Speedy needs to fight Boots, I'd never been part of the game. I never thought that Speedy had a chance to beat Boots. Ever. I never seen him fight top competition like I did, like Boots haven't either, but I'm a person that always pick power punches, and Boots got an IQ. So I never thought that he was able to fight him, but him losing to Villa is a totally different conversation. But people wanted to talk about them two fighting. Y'all can't see, maybe I'm wrong, but y'all can't see this maybe being correct, that, or maybe happening, the fact that, and they never really gave Speedy a chance in fights like that, and shelving them isn't a big deal. And I think he changed promoters. I'm not even sure. I don't know if it matters, but he just lost. Especially if this was your first time on with a new promotional company. Can't y'all just see them wanting Villa and Boots to fight each other? Being that Villa's a foreigner, he probably know of Boots, of course. But don't y'all see Boots and Villa, like Villa being more easier to sign on the dollar line for whatever money that they want to give him, since Speedy didn't want the money? Y'all can't see Villa versus Boots? I can watch out for that, because I can see that. But back to Boots and the fight. It was a good fight. The whole night was awesome. I just wanted to talk about Boots though, and just get that off my chest before anybody else like run off with a totally different thing. Like, I don't know what everybody said, but nobody said what I said. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I wanted to just, get that out there. Everybody been cooking in a major way on this topic. It's a lot of good content out there. Some content, is full of shit when it comes to Tank, but for the rest of it, most part, what I'm saying, there's been good content out about the whole night. Last Saturday night, it's Monday. I'm finna put this out probably tomorrow morning, Tuesday, 7 a.m. Check for the video, and I'll see y'all this Saturday, 5 p.m. live here on this channel, man. We're gonna talk about the whole night that what happened on Saturday, and how what happened in DC when I was at the fight, yo. Always like and subscribe to the channel. Peace.